working, and it started to basically just get out of hand to where we either quit buying stuff or we sold stuff and bought more stuff, and there was nowhere in town for us to go. We've been buying stuff at flea markets and estate sales and when we travel and whatnot, and so we figured there's got to be other people who are into the same thing, who want somewhere to go.
You never know when you open something that's like so specific if it's going to make a splash or if you're going to totally bomb. And we actually have had a lot of support. We've had a lot of people. Obviously started with East Nashville because we're right here, so everybody wandered in. But we've had people from Huntsville and Chicago and
Birmingham, Kentucky.
Kentucky, LA.
Someone stopped through on a family vacation from somewhere north back to Arkansas and called to make sure we were open and find out if we had any entry fees or anything.
Like we're
some
a
people
museum
think
or
we're a museum, which to an extent we are, but everything's for sale. And then locally it's been insane. There's a lot of people who really like what we're doing. Not really.
Yeah. There's antique stores that sell some taxidermy, but it's kind of a different. It's taxidermy, but there's people who want to sell it for a lot of money because it's like a prize, and then there's people who like us who are selling it because it's kind of art in a way. And the rest of it, no. I don't think that you could go anywhere else in Nashville and find human bones or a pig in a jar. I really don't think that's something that I don't know.
Yeah, we've got the lockdown on weird.
Like a couple of little skulls, like.
Yeah, I got us each like a mink and a muskrat skull, and I was super stoked over my mink skull and thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then I got like a raccoon skull and then a coyote, and
it happens really
it
fast.
keeps getting bigger, and then you get a boar, and then you want.
Yeah, it's kind of like that with anything that you're a hobby or collecting. Like you find one thing that speaks to you, and then all of a sudden your whole house is covered in it, and you don't really know how it is. Finding things. It was never a purchasing thing though. It was always a finding thing. And then flea markets. I started buying stuff at flea markets, and then it progressed to the internet, and then there was so much stuff at his house that we took up the entire like front room, and it turned into this.
Yeah. I didn't know if anybody else really liked a lot of this stuff, and so
Putting
yourself out there and then people like constantly buying things you buy to sell is pretty
validating.
Neat. Yeah, it is. It's like, okay.
Which is good, because when you open a business you want to be validated.
Yes.
We use Instagram religiously.
Yeah, I just
like
tag everything over to Facebook.
Yeah.
But we have twice as many followers on Instagram as Facebook because I think more people are using it. Most of the time, if I post something, it gets sold within a week.
It's not the kind of business that lends itself to repeat items. So if you see something, you have to. It's in a sense like a thrift store. Like if it seems like too good of a deal, go, because there's an entire possibility it will never be here again, ever, because it's
there are very
literally
few
one of a kind.
things that we can continuously, steadily get.
Yeah.
The ducklings are one, but there's very few of those.
Even
things.
that's like not a guarantee at all.
It's still not. So everyone's asked us forever if we ship, and we've always said no. And then this week we decided to make our life miserable and added a extra Instagram that's just for things that will ship. So there's like a Hail Nashville and a Hail Online, which is more for out-of-towners. And it's not everything in the store, but things that we feel confident we can ship and not get destroyed on the way there.
Yeah.